What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XCN Onyxcoin today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, okay? Let's talk about it here. So we're at about 2.277 cents. We've corrected a little bit from this rather explosive pump that moved up. It says 12.9% in an hour basis there. That's nice. What we've done is we've corrected, and it's very common in corrective phases to see a 1, 2, 3 on your way down. We could go lower. We absolutely could. But I do think that we move higher from here. I think that was our low right there at about 2.2 whatever cents there. Let's see. Let's put it at the low itself. Found support right here. All we did was we broke out, found support at previous areas of resistance, previous areas of support, previous areas of resistance, kind of a previous area of support, support right there, right? So I think this is a good area to find support. We look at the 1 hour RSI. It's looking like we are trending up. We have some higher highs, higher lows coming in, bouncing right off the 40. I'm not concerned about this at all, right? We've gone a little bit lower than I think I was calling for in my video yesterday. I can't remember how low I was saying that we'd go, but hey, we're back here at 2.219 cents at the low, recovering from it nicely. I think that we will continue to go higher. If I'm wrong, guys, if we go lower, and I can be wrong, right? I've been wrong before. I will be wrong again. It's inevitable. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about risk management, right? And a good part of risk management is being aware of all the circumstances that are possible. Because if you're caught off guard, if you're only expecting things to go up and then they go down, that can make you rather emotionally driven. So let's not do that. Let's prepare ourselves for the worst case scenario. If we go lower, we could stand to find support at this area again, though I think it's unlikely because that'd be the third attempt, right? You have 1, 2, and then a third attempt. I would think it's unlikely that we find support there, but we could find support at this same area that we found support before, or if we go lower than this low, perhaps what we do, maybe we actually just tip the golden ratio. We provide a higher low and we tip the golden ratio. That could happen as well. Or more probably, we'd go down to the 786. Which is at about 2 cents itself. So that would be a little bit over a 10% drop from here. It's nothing to be concerned with. Even if it goes a little bit lower, it's nothing to be concerned with. We're okay, guys. It's gonna be fine. But the 1 hour RSI, to me, it doesn't look like it suggests that we would go lower, or at least too much lower from here. I think that we are on the up and up. 4 hour RSI, same thing, rather suggested that we are. You rejected the 60 back here, came down, found support in the 40 area back at the 60. If we can find support at the 40, provide a higher low here, more higher lows, and then get back to that 60 area, I think that will gear us to move up higher. Maybe not. We might not break out until at that pace until late Monday, if not early Tuesday. Tuesday could be the day, you guys, that we're breaking out above 3 cents. Tuesday could be the day. Okay, so sometime by the end of next week, we will be above 3 cents. I think it'll be by Tuesday. And if we are, not by Tuesday, but by the end of Tuesday, right? High to low, if we are retracing from this range and not going lower, and I don't think we will go lower, the golden ratio is a nice target to have there. So you're at 2.266 cents right now. My estimation is that by the end of Tuesday, you'll either be here. If it's not by the end of Tuesday, I would say then by the end of Tuesday, you've broken out of these highs. I feel confident on that. By the end of Tuesday, I think you will be above this price here. You'll be 24, 25% higher by the end of Tuesday. You'll have begun this move, or by the end of Tuesday, you'll be in the golden ratio. If you're not in the golden ratio zone around 3.36 cents to 3.618 cents, if you're not there by the end of Tuesday, then likely Wednesday, Thursday would be that time, right? But certainly I think that you'll be in full swing of this breakout, this next phase up, breaking out of this overall consolidation phase by Tuesday, which means because today's Sunday and we only have a few hours left in this day of Sunday, it's how many hours? Like 7 hours left, something like that. I would think that today we either, we're probably going to close around this area, which, hey, man, that would be nice, actually. If we close around this area, look at that. That would give us such a prime. That's what I was asking for. I didn't think that we'd get it. I didn't think that we'd, but, man, closing at the overbought zone, even below it and then bouncing, to me, that's actually a better signal than it would be if we had a green week and we bounced above the overbought zone. So this is actually nice. I hope that today, by the end of today, we pull up a little bit, but not too much. Not by too much, because I'd really like that week to close bouncing right off the overbought zone. I think that would be clutch. So maybe a little bit higher. Hopefully by the end of today, we're above like 2.29 cents, hopefully. but probably today and Monday are not going to be too exciting. I think it'll be the end of Monday or likely Tuesday that we begin breaking out of this range, right? Today we might close around this area. Monday we might work our way up, and then Tuesday begins, or the end of Monday comes along, and then boom, that's whenever we make our move up. It could be Wednesday or Thursday that we're up here, but I think we'll begin this move late Monday, early Tuesday. I hope that makes sense. I'm repeating myself so much. I'm going to have an aneurysm here. Looking at the daily RSI, you're bouncing right. Man, it's perfect. It's so perfect. All right. Each time, too, if you look, right, this low here where you bounced last time, your low, it was just above these lows, right? This low here, if you look, I'm going to put the line right here at these lows, this double bottom, just above, just barely above that low there, right? You're slowly getting higher lows each time, but you're in this very like long and pronounced uptrend in the daily RSI, bouncing right where you should. Everything looks good, man. Weekly time frame, I really want this week to bounce right off the overbought zone. It can bounce right here. I think that would look good still, but just somewhere in the vicinity of this area would be nice. What about the 3-day time frame? 3-day getting a double bottom right here, cool. Whatever. It looks super bullish too, because you've got a nice trend here. Higher lows coming up as well. Higher highs with some blemishes up above. We'll take those blemishes, man. We'll take those 100 level readings. We're fine with that. All in all, guys, XCN just looks like it's in a massive bull flag. And if it is a massive bull flag from a low to a high, we break out of this thing, the measure move would be it's all the way at 40 cents. I don't know if we move up that high. You can fall short of measure moves. Let's see. Let's look at XCN on all-time history aspect, okay? I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible, but I don't know if you do that. Let's look at the high to low here. What is that? That's at 40 cents. Is that measure move? I mean, there's nothing really that points to 40 cents up here that would make sense. High to low here. Yeah, I don't think we get that. So maybe it does look like a bull flag, but maybe it's not a bull flag. It just seems like it is. Either that, guys, or we're grossly underestimating XCN, and we're going to be at 40 cents by the end of March. I think I can speak for all of us whenever I say that we would be okay with that. That would be fine. If I'm calling for the price to be at 18 cents, 10 to 25 cents, and instead it goes to 40 cents, I will eat that loss happily. I'll eat it with both hands, okay? I don't think anybody would be upset with that. But truthfully, based on the fibs from the all-time high to all-time low, based on the fibs from the high that you had in March of 2024 to the low that we had, that's not the low, to the low that we had in August of 2024, the likely next target area that we would stop at, in my opinion, the likely next target area would have to be above 10 cents. I don't see us stopping here, personally. It could happen. It could. I don't see us stopping there, though. I think that we'll stop somewhere up in this area, which is around 18.2 to 26.3 cents, something like that. That's our end of March targets, mid-March targets. That's where this next move, whenever it comes underway, will take us, okay? It makes sense to me that our next move, our next breakout, it would likely be bigger than our last one, right? From a low to a high here. This is our last breakout move. So if we break out here, and I'm not taking the actual low, I'm taking the breakout move. So if we broke out here, that puts us at 9.5 cents, you guys. This move here, where we were overbought, bouncing in the overbought zone, getting bearish divergence, right? We were overextended, living above the 90s. It was crazy overextended areas. We still saw phenomenal growth, 325% in a very short amount of time, and all we had to consolidate was like 4 or 5 days. It wasn't long at all. We've had weeks now, you guys. It's been nearly a month that we've had to consolidate. I would assume at the very least that this move would be bigger than the last move. So if it's bigger than the last move, and the last move, if we made that same move, would essentially take us to about 10 cents. If it's bigger than that, we go back to our fibs here, our handy dandy fibs. If we're at 10 cents, the 886 here, and the 3113 here, these are the high targets. Where are the next fib levels? Well, it's the 100 level or the 3618 to the 3786. Guys, I really do believe with every single second that passes that we are ever approaching prices that'll be something probably at new all-time highs by the end of March. I really do think that's going to happen. It was a bit of a hope whenever we were first talking about it, but now that we've had so much time to consolidate, I can't see it any other way, man. I think it's inevitable. So load your bags up. Hodl, 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 buy. You know, don't sell, not the time to sell, even if we go a little bit lower. It looks like we might not even go lower, guys. We might just bounce right here, and I think we are, right? So good. And that's what the call was. I was just talking about the downside as a just in case, not as like an expectation. The real expectation, right, is that we've corrected. We've got the 1, 2, 3 correction. Now we're ready to move up higher. But again, we're not probably going to break out. We're not going to have like a breakout move that takes us above these highs. I would think, until late Monday or Tuesday. So that means rest of today we're working our way up. Monday we're probably a good bit of Monday working our way up, and then Tuesday comes along and bam, we're gonna break out. That's my thoughts. If I'm wrong on that at all, I think it would just happen sooner, not later, but time will tell. Hit the like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Bye bye.